Hey folks, how's it going? Good to see everyone here. Let me start off with a very simple question. Do you remember, or do you know which year the Bitcoin white paper was published? Anyone knows? 2008, yeah, correct. 2008 is a really interesting moment in time because it's also the exact height of SMS, the moment in which our messaging was completely fragmented across many rails. I distinctly remember a time when you would text your friends, and if you were really, really good friends, or perhaps you were dating someone, you would ask them, hey, can you switch over to my network? Our SMS would be cheaper. And as you know, or if you remember those times, it would be very cheap inside of the same network, and then it would be a bit more expensive outside of your network. And if you tried to send an SMS abroad, it would be very expensive. We think money is exactly like this today, where it's not internet native, and it's fragmented across many different instant payment rails, which are really, really good locally. So for example, if you go to the US, you are familiar with Venmo, and Venmo works beautifully. But Venmo doesn't even exist in Canada, which is the next door neighbor. You go to India and you have UPI. You come to Argentina here and you have Mercado Pago. You go to Brazil and you have Pix. All these things work really, really beautifully, but they don't work outside of their borders. So what we are doing is we are bringing all those local payment rails and bringing them to the internet native layer of blockchain. So what we're doing is we let Peanut interoperate with all these local rails, kind of sucking up the liquidity and allowing people to move to the internet native rail, just as WhatsApp did for messaging. How did we do that? Well, we built a protocol that achieves quite sophisticated routing. I don't want to go into the details here, but essentially, we make it very cash-like. When you make a Peanut payment, we don't ask you, where do you want to put the money? You make the payment, and then just as with cash, I don't care whether you put it in your right pocket or in your left pocket. Peanut allows intent-based routing like that. When it comes, one thing we get asked a lot is, how do you compare to all the stablecoin card guys? And this is all I have to say about this. A card payment is still just a bank transfer under the hood, still utilizing all of the corresponding banking system, which is very clunky and requires many, many hubs and many institutions to just make one simple payment from, let's say, my German bank to Argentinian account. In terms of growth, we really want to help our own community to grow, and by sharing our revenue with them. And we've recently achieved explosive growth. And yeah, that's us. Hit me up. Details will follow in a second. I think this is time for questions. Yeah.